So, guys, it's finally time to talk about the Hulk Hogan passing, 1953 or to 2025. Hulk Hogan has passed away. Well, I didn't cry, but it was just so unreal because he's been alive for so long. But this is complicated because this guy made some racial rants. Wouldn't put people over. Slept with his slept with his friend's wife after he passed away. I think that, and a bunch of other stuff. But I was going to say, how about I split those, I forget his real name, and Hulk Hogan. I know it's like Terry something. But how could I split them up? But I feel like they're the same person. So I didn't grow up watching this, but I hear some good things from wrestlers. I hear some bad things from wrestlers. So what can wrestling fans believe that they were in that time? They know some that's over the age of 11, and that's 11. They probably know about the racial marks or the racial rants, because I think it happened in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. So this is complicated because you want to give him your flowers and everything, but I feel like you can do that. But at the end of the day, where can this man be going? Is he going up there or is he going down there? That's the end of the day. We have one big star left that was in those eras. You can say, it was like one big star. The other ones were like playing second fiddle. We only have Ric Flair left. And then that's what we're going to have to relive again with our Jey Usos or Roman Reigns or freaking John Cena even. Cody Rhodes. We're going to have to live this again. Jimmy Uso. We're going to have to live this again. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is going to be like what Scott Hall was. When Scott Hall did die. But, this is like if John Cena died for us fans. The Hulkamaniacs in 1953 probably are crying. The new fans, the babies that's watching wrestling, they're probably not going to cry when John Cena dies. That's just a simple fact, okay? So I just wanted to come on here and talk about it. I wish I was in this area to watch wrestling. I probably can still go back and watch it. He's still in everyone's Mount Rushmore, so I'm not saying what he did was right, but he's still in everyone's Mount Rushmore, so you can give him his flowers when he passed away. It's harder to put him on a Mount Rushmore. You put him on your Mount Rushmore, so why can't you give him his flowers when he's gone? It's a few people we will see on SmackDown because we don't know what the fans is going to do. And we know they're going to do maybe even 20 bells for him. Because I'm not going to do 10 bells. I'm going to start doing this with anyone dying. But it's just not good to see. But he's kind of a bad person. I feel like you can throw out. Some people say the N-word have no consequences. Maybe this was just his consequence. Maybe, he has consequences after consequences. It feels like no one even cares about the word anymore. I used to think it only mattered to me if someone said hard really care if someone said this is not hard R. I would just shove it off, you know. But if you're saying hard R, it's kind of, you know. But it is complicated because you want to give him your flowers, but I feel like some people think that he didn't get the backlash. He should have gotten worse backlash. He should have. I feel like people think he should have got beat up for it. He should have broken ankle, broken leg, broke his neck for saying it. And maybe it just needs to. They need to bring. Maybe Donald Trump says. Maybe people are forgetting the word of hard R and the N words and everything, the racial stuff. Y'all can just look it up. But we can give him his flowers for what wrestling is today. Same like with John Cena, we'll give him his flowers. Maybe someone needs to give John Cena the N-word pass already, because guess what? He said something a little racist, you know. I did see a video when someone says, like, 5 people that should get the N-word pass, and one had John Cena on it. So maybe we're going to give John Cena the N-word pass, because John Cena is an icon to us. But this is about Hulk Hogan's passing, so I don't think I'm sticking up for him. I don't like what he's done, or what he's doing right now, or we don't know where he is. Some people think he's up there, some people think he's down there. But like I was saying, are people gonna boo on SmackDown literally in like 2 or 1 hour from now that I'm posting this video? I think we don't know, because you know, we just might have the fans might just not care, you know. So I don't know if they have thought about that, but we're about to give him 10 bells right now. Sorry guys, I just got out the shower. I got my Crocs on, so you know, just 10 bells. I don't like what you did, but this is for Hulk Hogan, the wrestler that transcended wrestling. This is not for the guy that slept with his friend's wife when he died. This is not the guy that said those racial slurs. This is not the guy. We're just going to separate that and the other stuff he did. 10 bells. Or this is like a buzzer beater, but I'm just going to use it. Might have missed one, but let's give him one more for how much he transformed wrestling. One more. That was for Hulk Hogan, not the guy that did all the other stuff. But this is the end of my video. See you on SmackDown. Review tomorrow. But guys, I might go. I'm just so interested for the Hulk Hogan. Will the crowd boo or will they cheer? That's just for us to watch and find out. Guess what? At the end of the day, I was shocked. I didn't believe because he was alive for so long. I think the only guy we have is Ric Flair. We have Nash, but he wasn't. They didn't really give. We had DP. They didn't really give him the opportunity. But the guys in their 40s, we got the Undertaker getting up there. I gotta beat John Cena fast, guys. It's a lot of things people need to put on their bucket list because it's actually getting insane now. So maybe I'll make a thoughts video on everything I just said at the end of this video. But guess what, guys? See ya. Peace. Have a good day. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Peace.